So, our signature service is the wedding day steaming and styling. This is such a great service for brides' families, the bridal party, grooms, their families, because it really allows everybody to focus on celebrating and being together, being present, and not having to do any work to get ready for the wedding. So, um, you know, everybody hires, well, not everybody, but a lot of people hire, hair and makeup specialists to take care of their hair and makeup. Think of this as like the hair and makeup specialist for your gown. We will come and perfectly steam your gown, all of the bridesmaids' gowns, VIPs' gowns. We can prep your groom's tuxedo or suit, all of the groomsmen, and really make sure that every single garment that's going to be worn by the VIPs of the day looks absolutely flawless. So, after we, prep all of your garments, we get the bride dressed. We, help get her to photos. We can make sure that we are like this extra set of eyes and hands during photos so that nobody has their phones in their pockets during photos, or hems aren't flipped, or, straps are in the right spot. Really being second hand for the entire vendor team and the bridal party, almost like a professional bridesmaid to make sure that those photos look great. Like what I always say is that you notice when something isn't right, but you don't notice when it looks perfect. And so that's really what our styling is all about during the photography portion of our service. So then we help get you down the aisle. Sometimes we even are taking care of fashion emergencies in between. I've had to sew a bridesmaid back into her dress because her zipper broke. I have re-steamed dresses during downtime. I have sewn grooms' pants together because they split during photos. I've like gotten bees out of skirts during, the fall when bees are crazy and they're up in a tulle skirt and somebody's got to go get that bee out of there, So there's all different kinds of fashion emergencies that can happen that can really derail your morning. But if you don't have somebody there to, take care of it quickly and efficiently and have the right tools with them to do it, it can really, get you off track. So I carry a kit with me that is worth over $2,000 now. I have all these little things in there that help you have the best day ever. So I love that I can be that like almost like insurance policy for brides and their bridal parties to like just make sure that everything goes really well, and anything that maybe, somebody doesn't have like a designated task to do, often that can be me. Then also what I think is so special about this service is that because I will always attend your final fitting before your wedding, help, learn how to bustle your dress, get you dressed, make sure that we go through any kind of last minute undergarment, or, if we need to like tape you into your dress, that kind of thing. Um, you know, because I'm learning all of those things, nobody has to leave the party in order to take care of it. So I will be the person who will be there right at the end of the aisle or after photos, after your ceremony, to bustle your gown. And, this is the part of the service that I find moms in particular are just so grateful for, because they don't have to worry about, is my daughter's dress going to look the way that it's supposed to going on into the, duration of the night, into the reception. Nobody has to leave the party. It's done quickly and efficiently and correctly. I see so many gowns after the wedding and hear so many horror stories that like the bustle became like such an issue. It got people behind schedule and all that kind of thing. I can literally do most bustles in 30 seconds, So that part I think is always such a relief to the, brides and families who have me there on their wedding day. And then more than anything, I just have to say what I love is that the brides who do our styling service always become such great friends. I continue to have relationships with them after the wedding. They are always at my bride parties. They're my biggest supporters. And I think that so much of that is because of what what we did together on their wedding day. And I think that that is such a testament to how impactful this service can be on a bride for her big day.